The youth are in need of some help, but it's never gonna happen unless we take it on ourselves. Cause the world can't wait, the world can't wait. In every single state, the people starting to say, the world can't wait, the world can't wait. Let's all get it straight, we create our own fate. Cause the world can't wait, the world can't wait. For all the hate to abate, you can call me Trey. Serve with the words that I speak is so true. But it is the world gonna wait for you.
On the wine of empire.
So please take a second just to open your minds and realize that there's more to life than just trying to get by. That's right, I'm trying to imply that once you start paying attention, you begin to divide. And dissidence is something that everyone needs. And if you never really question, can you ever believe? Forever naive, stuck up in ignorant bliss. As for me, I would rather raise my fist, yeah. The world can't wait. No, the world can't wait. The world can't wait. No, the world can't wait. The world can't wait. In every single state, people starting to say, the world can't wait. The world can't wait. Let's all get it straight. We hate our own fate. Cause the world can't wait. The world can't wait. For all the hate to abate, you can call me Trey. Serve with the word that I speak is so true. But it is the world gonna wait for you.
This war is completely illegitimate, it's criminal, and this is why this recruiting station needs to shut down in 8 cities today. First, I'd like to introduce Stephanie Tang with The World Can't Wait, Drive Out the Bush Regime.
What people are recruited for is to go and actually carry out orders which will have them committing war crimes.
My mentor once asked me if I stood at the foot of a cliff and I watched one by one people dropping off the cliff, what I would do. She said, would you go to the top of the cliff and would you stand in front of them? Or would you try to make some type of padding so if they fell they wouldn't die? Would you ask the people jumping off the cliff why they're jumping? I said we have to do all of the above. That's what social change is. That's what we did a few days ago when racist people occupied our park. That's what we did. I stand here today saying not in my name will a war based on lies and based on occupation and based on making money be in my name.
And the war crimes that they're speaking of, or the anti-war people are speaking of, the war crimes.
Collective punishment, rape, going into whole villages and wrapping them in barbed wire, bombing civilians, the use of white phosphorus, Fallujah. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Let me see, raise your hand if you're from Berkeley High. Yeah. There was like hundreds, man, maybe even thousands of people from Berkeley High on Tuesday.
Even though we were the ones that were being beaten down, and even though they don't want to give us the spotlight, even though the media is trying to push us out, we will still be here. We will be here today. We will be here tomorrow.
This little recruiting station here has become a symbol not only around the country but around the world. And actions like this, thanks to World Can't Wait, are happening all over the country today. Shut it down! Shut it down!
So these Berkeley Marine recruiters here, yes, they lie to our youth. They lie to them and get them to waste their lives in a war that isn't in their interest. That the overwhelming majority of people in the United States who are against the war began to speak out.
Giovanni? He was one of our speakers, but this week and next.
And prevent recruiting offices around the country from recruiting any more people into the military.
Recruiters do not belong in our communities, and in this day and age,
The creed on which the empire is founded, I think that one of the...
That people join the military through these offices, through these recruiters' lies. Tell them they're going to get job training. The more overall point about the lies is that whatever a recruiter tells you is somewhat irrelevant if you read the contract.
Some say our protests are abusing the rights of the Marine Corps and those who want to join. But what about the rights of the million Iraqi people who have already been killed during this immoral war? What about the rights of the torture victims, the raped, those people for whom the last sound they heard before their death was the sound of one of our bombs falling on their family?
you know, the people who have the highest power in the land and the highest power in the military think waterboarding is fine, aren't sure if it's torture or not, and think that torture is necessary. You know, they call it enhanced interrogations. It's not. It's torture. And it's illegal and it's immoral.
We aren't against our troops because it's our people who are dying, not only just like yours. So it's exactly, we're dying to protect you guys and for you. But you don't understand that we don't want any more kids to die. We're not dishonoring you people who have people who die. Your kids, your fathers, your sons, your sisters, your daughters, your wives, your husbands, their deaths mean to us a lot, and that's why we don't want any more deaths.
I heard that the Berkeley Council voted to not send the letter.
They are not apologizing, and we just think that's so important, you know. Not only should we not apologize, the whole country should follow us and do exactly the same thing. And we're going to do everything we can to try to spread this.
Do you guys want to spread this to UC Berkeley?
Yeah! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Hey, we shouldn't be the teachers in this class because obviously
Shut the war down! The rest is on you! Shut the war down! The rest is on you! This guy was asked if it would be acceptable to crush the testicles of a child of a suspect. He couldn't say no. So we have a war criminal right here at UC.
the Bush regime.
Shut it down, shut it down.
The war machine.
Shut it down, shut it down.
Stop the war. That is what we're fighting for.
Stop the torture, stop the war.
That is what we're fighting for.
UC Berkeley, take a stand. UC Berkeley, take a stand. iPods down, cell phones down. UC Berkeley, stand up. iPods down, cell phones down. UC Berkeley, stand up.
iPods down, cell phones down. UC Berkeley, stand up.
You all go to school, you all get an education, but what's the point of it if you don't use it for the betterment of the people? You know what I mean? People are dying, there's torture, you know what I mean? There's so many illegal things that are going on, and we're just selflessly, blindly just following it.
It does matter if you put your mind there for 1 second, if you stand on some steps and just acknowledge that this is happening. You stand on some steps with some high school students who give a fuck. Stand on some steps and give a fuck. Stand on steps and give a fuck.
So this is just the beginning, and it's not the only thing. It's not like the only thing that goes into making an illegal, illegitimate war is recruiters. It's just that this is a point at which people can see very clearly that something is happening that involves us actually trying to stop it.
They've been running the Marine Corps. They're not going to stop us. Police go home! Police go home! Police go home! Police go home!
Disgusting. Oh my God.
Illegal, illegitimate war. It's a war that no decent person of conscience should sit back and tolerate. We say not in our name. This war is illegal and illegitimate, and it's up to us to stop it.
This is what they're recruiting for. This is what they're
What are they recruiting for? The troops are being recruited and trained and then ordered to carry out war crimes. This has to stop. The war has to be stopped by the action of the people, and that is the only way it will be stopped.
Bring them on.